Well, good afternoon. We are back, the dynamic duo. I am Brandy, your style expert here at White House Black Market, and I am back with my fashion BFF, one of the most fantastic people that we have here on the visual team at White House Black Market, Brian. Thank you so much for joining us again.
No problem. Good to be back.
Oh my gosh, everybody had so many amazing comments about your first visit here with us. You've got so many amazing insights, so thank you again for joining us.
My pleasure.
Well, today it is all about dresses. I have been so excited to talk about this. And so we are going to show you everything from casual workwear to, you know, maybe a little summer wedding, a little dancing situation, and everything in between. Now, we are live. I am hearing your questions and comments live in my ear. So if you have any questions for us, please, we are here for you, your fashion BFFs, to talk about all of these fabulous dresses and, of course, some great styling tips and accessorizing along the way. So without further ado, should we talk about summer dresses?
Let's do it.
Okay. I wanted to start here. First of all, I always love a great dress that's paired back to a sneaker. So versatile, but the second you get into the office or to your dinner or whatever, you could easily throw on a pair of heels or wedges. Talk to me about this one.
Which is exactly why I think it's a wonderful dress. So obviously the color lends to the versatility of it as well as the fabrication. Navy's a perfect summer neutral that we like to pair back with any other colors. As well as this kind of matte jersey fabrication is super breathable. Obviously, since we're talking about summer dresses, we paired it back to this white obi with this great braided detailing. And then, of course, the little white sneakers to make it a little bit more casual.
Yes. Now, I specifically love our jersey here at White House Black Market because, as you said, it is cool, but it's also practically wrinkle-free.
Exactly.
So this is a good, like, if you've got to go all day long, this is like your one-and-done dress. I also love that you could do it more casual during the day with the great little sneaker. It does come with a little self-belt that it is in the navy, but then come evening, accentuate that waistline and add that great little obi belt to it. Yes. I also think that black and navy can be paired together. What do you think about that?
I think that's exactly true. One of the little hints you can see with this dress is that the hardware on it is actually almost a mixture. It's like a hematite color, which really pairs itself wear to black as well as navy or any sort of silver kind of jewelry you want to pair with it.
Yeah, I think sometimes we hear like, oh, you know, if the colors are close together like that, they don't go. But I always think like those tone-on-tones can be super chic, and you're right. There is already a nod to that in all of this beautiful metal hardware that is kind of a gunmetal hematite color. Fabulous. All right, where are we going next?
Let's take a look at this girl over here.
Yeah, let's take a look at my new BFF over here. Hey, girl.
So obviously the best thing I love about this, it's a perfect summer dress. One, it's all white. Two, it has this kind of terry fabrication to it. So it makes it very easy, yet still elevated. We have obviously the grommet detailing, which works really well. And then again with the little studs here as well. And then since it's summer, we are going to want to show a little skin. I love the strappiness to the straps there. And then the little side slit we have at the bottom, giving it a nice little airy kind of vibe.
Yeah, so the silhouette of this dress is quite proper, but I love that it's because it's in this terry cloth. Like, think of like the softest, most gorgeous beach towel like you've ever had, right? And it's been turned into a dress. So to use one of my favorite fashion words, it's like this perfect juxtaposition between kind of a classic dressier silhouette, but with this very casual, cool material.
Exactly. I'm sure that's what the designers were going for when they kind of concepted this originally. I think it executed it very well.
And wonderful. We are hearing from you live that you are loving the white dress. I gotta tell you, when I came on set this morning, I was like, I naturally gravitated right towards this one. It feels so fresh. Let's take a minute to talk about the mixing of the metallics here, because we've got this beautiful statement necklace, but still feels light. And then we're mixing it with all of this grommet detail that's in the silver.
Yep.
Brian, let's settle this once and for all. Can we mix silver and gold?
We can always mix silver and gold.
I love it. Because, you know, all of these play nicely together. So don't ever feel that if it's gold, it has to be just all gold. Mix your rose gold, your silver, your gunmetal, your hematite. You know, accessories are really your opportunity to personalize and put your mark on your look. So in my opinion, the rule is there is no rules.
Exactly. And you can obviously see here we picked a beautiful heel to go with it that has the white, the beading, but also has a mixture of the silver and the gold in it as well.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is such a special dress. I also, of course, love a good dress that has pockets. These have big, oversized pockets on them. I feel like, as like a normal reaction, anytime I'm wearing a dress that has pockets and somebody's like, I love your dress, my initial reaction is always, thanks, and it has pockets. I don't know why I get so excited about that, but I feel like it's the first thing I always say. All right, so we've kind of talked about like your all-day dress, matte jersey, wrinkle-free, cool, packable, ready to go. This, I mean, like whether you are having a lunch, using it as a beach cover-up, like versatility to the max, right?
Exactly.
Okay, but now, you know, for the first time in a long time, we actually have, you know, weddings, parties, you know, perhaps a dinner date to go on. And oh my gosh, do we have some goodies. Let's go right over here for a second and talk about this little gem.
Okay, this is, again, it's in our jersey material, so it's going to have that kind of wrinkle-free, easy, breathable texture to it. She's great for summer, obviously, because of her length. So obviously, we're going to do something a little bit shorter for summer. It's a little bit hotter outside. One thing that I really do love is she has this almost handcrafted like lacing on her.
Stunning.
Yeah, really good trend, a really popular trend this summer. And then to finish her off, we have a little bit of gold hardware for her straps, and we've kind of paired it back to this convertible silver necklace, so you can either wear one, two, or the third one down there together or separately.
This dress, again, I love hearing that it's in the matte jersey. So again, it is going to feel cool to the touch. It's not going to wrinkle. So if you are traveling somewhere for a wedding, a party, an event, like this one is like high up there on the list, right?
It definitely is, and I think it may be one of our better sellers right now. She's doing great.
Yeah. So if we were going to wear this to a wedding, what would you envision? What would be some good styles from a footwear perspective to potentially pair with it?
I definitely do more of a heel, nothing too polished, maybe a little bit more almost braided or something a little bit more summery texture-wise. And then again, if it had some silver hardware to it, that would be great as well.
I think the other thing I really love about this dress is that it's seasonless. I would easily wear this to a little holiday party in December, and then I would also pack it if I'm going like on a cruise with my family in April. I love dresses that kind of like span time like that, right?
And that's definitely something you want to look at when you're looking for a dress, especially during summer, because summer trends can be so almost fleeting. But a lot of the styles that we chose today have a lot of longevity to where you can transition into fall in them as well.
I agree. So, all right, let's move on. We've talked about kind of your all-day dress, kind of a beach go into, and then kind of like really an update to an LBD. All right. So next, I want to go. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. We're gonna go to the jumpsuit.
Okay.
All right. I love dresses, but I think there is something also so stunning about a jumpsuit. Here are a couple of the things I like about it. First of all, just like a dress, one and done. But what I love in particular about this one is, especially if you're going somewhere that is going to be cooler in the evening, or if you have any sensitivities about showing your arms, it's got a gorgeous sleeve on it. Okay, enough talking, Brandy. Let's just show. So this has a beautiful long sleeve. It's also a split sleeve though, right? So you're still gonna get a little peek of that skin coming through. But if you're looking for a little bit more coverage in a look, I mean, and then you get the beautiful tie in the back there. Let's talk about this one, Brian.
So again, like you had said, you know, getting a dress or a jumpsuit, it's a one and done. And because it's like one thing that you're going to be wearing, you really want to make sure that it has a lot of interest to it, which is again why I love this sleeve. It's perfect for summer. Again, the sleeve opens up. It's a super lightweight material. And one thing that's great about the jumpsuits we have is that they don't really hold the body, they hug the body. So it's really kind of like just showing off your curves in just the perfect way, not too tight, and obviously not uncomfortable like you may think it might be during summer.
Gorgeous ease, beautiful hand to it, and of course my other favorite thing always being Thanks, it has pockets. And when you're wearing an iconic black piece like this, it is like screaming for accessories, right? I've got a couple necklaces over here. Let's talk about this one. I'm gonna hand her over to you.
No problem.
Let's just add a little something over top of this. So what do we have going on here?
So what I really do like about this is, again, because we're wearing the all black, a little bit of pop of color is something that will take this jumpsuit a long way, especially in summer. And what's great about this necklace here is that, again, it's a part of a more convertible collection. So right now you're seeing the longer piece, but as you want to play with the neckline, you can see on this girl here, she has her other two.
I'm like, where did her friends go?
She has her other two friends that you can pair with them. So you can obviously see how they can be worn in twos, or just the one, or all three.
I'm obsessed with these convertible sets. I really am. Because, you know, oftentimes I feel like you get a piece and you want to create that layered look, but then they don't always line up in the right places together naturally, right? So they're like all down here, or they're way up here, and you're like, I don't know, I give up. I don't know how to do this.
Well, our convertible necklaces are built to have the kind of lobster claw look to all attach to the shortest one, so that way they all will lay perfectly even with each other when you wear it at once.
Brilliant. The other thing that I love about these necklace sets is, yes, you're getting a beautiful, substantial look, but they're so light. So, you know, sometimes at the end of the day, if you're wearing, you know, a beautiful layered set, you actually kind of start to get a little bit of like a mark, you know, in the back of your neck. So I love that these pieces, they're bold, but they're also delicate in their weight.
Yes.
All right, well, we've got so many other pieces. We've been showing a lot of iconic black and white. So now maybe let's do a little bit of color.
Yeah, it is summer after all.
Okay, it is summer. All right. If this doesn't like scream sunshine and happiness, I don't know what does. I also love that this is a layered and tiered look. So you're gonna get great movement through it, and then this beautiful magenta.
Yes.
What do we think about this?
Again, with our matte jersey, the breathability is amazing, but what really makes this dress shine is this kind of sheer overlay. It really gives a kind of like see-through look, light and airy, and even though it is one solid color, the division between the depth you're gonna see when you wear this is really gonna make it pop.
The other thing I love about this, before we talk about the necklace, is this also has kind of the wow factor as you're walking away. So as you're walking, you're gonna get this beautiful, almost kind of like little bit of like cape-like movement as you're walking away.
Yep.
But also with the thickness of the strap here, super bra friendly, or any other undergarments. I'm hoping from our sister brand at Soma that you're layering underneath them, right?
Exactly.
So to finish them off, ooh, do I love a good Y necklace, a good lariat necklace. Let's talk about this little gem.
So again, she has these kind of clear little crystal beads as well. The stones actually alternate, but the pink you see in the stone will actually obviously offset the color in the dress. And then a little tassel moment is always great for summer too.
I love it. I do want to show one other piece in color. You know, I always love talking about kind of like that third piece, that topper piece that you might add. So if you are a lover of White House Black Market and you have a lot of those iconic white and black pieces, I've got like a dressy little jacket that you could add over top to a lot of them. So I'm gonna put it over my dress just so that you can see it on. I wouldn't necessarily pair it because this is a lot going on, but I want you to see it on. Look at this beauty. So she's dressy with the material, right? But it's in a casual silhouette of like this cargo jacket.
Yeah, the anorak is a super casual utilitarian kind of style that got really popular. But again, to use your word juxtaposition, they like to take the more elevated fabrications like the satin here and put in a little bit more of a casual silhouette.
Gorgeous. So if you were wearing, all black and white, or choose either of those colors really, and added this as kind of that third piece, what a stunner look. And I love these little ties here too. What a beautiful
Just an extra little detail, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Beautiful. All right. Well, since we are now starting to talk about evening and all things wedding and dinner related. Let's take a second. I mean, I feel like if we're going to have like the ultimate summer party dress, like I feel like $1 million in this dress. And I love that it is very iconically summer, very kind of jungle inspired. And you're getting great movement, a little slit situation, never hurt nobody.
Yeah, exactly. This is actually the first dress we kind of launched our summer collection with, inspired by obviously the jungle greens and all of those. It's a really vibrant dress, and it also does a little nod to some of the pink we had in our collection as well, and the floral detailing on the dress.
And then look at this beautiful lace-up detail in the back.
It's perfect for anyone who doesn't want to show too much skin, even though it is summer, and gives it almost a little bit of illusion of an exposed back. And then we'd end it with these little kind of silver hardware at the end of the straps there.
Beautiful. Now this is a very versatile dress. The straps here are adjustable, so you can kind of customize it to where you would want it to fall on you. The other thing is, because it's got great flow to it and it's quite fitted through here, again, it would also be great with a little cardigan over top of it, a kimono. If you're going casual with it, a great little crop denim jacket. So look, not every dress is for everybody, but even in this span of dresses, I think that you'll find that most of them are so versatile for a variety of body types.
100%. Body diversity, size inclusion are something we're really striving to get more into here at White House Black Market. And you guys will see a little bit sneak peek of that in fall.
I can't wait. All right, we have a fabulous question coming through. We have a question. Would this dress be good for a garden wedding in November?
It really would depend on the location. But, if it's anywhere down south, of course, anywhere, a little north, I'd probably pair it back to something a little bit, more of a sweater or a cardigan kind of idea. Maybe a thinner, like black, a little bit longer would be really cute as well. But I think this is a perfect dress for any sort of wedding style or wedding.
Oh, I agree. To me, this would be perfect for November because it's back to, again, that black and white, that classic. And again, depending on where it is, if it's in the South, wear it as is, but you could also layer it up with a beautiful special little sweater or cardigan if it is somewhere up north. Yep. I want to see pictures of it, Miss Kathleen. So please make sure that you send us some pictures wearing that beautiful dress to that garden wedding. Thank you. That's a fabulous question. Keep them coming. That's what we're here for, right?
That's right.
All right. Let's show a few more. And I'm so glad that you're loving the green dress. I feel very fortunate that when we show up in the morning, it's like, okay, which one are you going to wear? Today was really tough, but I'm not sure if we can say her name or not, but do you remember years ago, the pop star that came out in the green long sleeve down to here, Grammy dress situation? That's kind of the vibe that it gave to me, but in a very wearable, fun sort of way.
Exactly, super accessible.
Yeah, like my 5-year-old always says, the dress has to have good twirl, and so I feel like this one has fabulous twirl. Well, I do want to show a couple more options in our matte jersey because, gosh, it's such a modern wonder, right? Smooths over things, cool to the touch, wrinkle-free, and again, very similar to how transitional this dress is. I feel like this one has a lot of mileage to it as well. Let's talk about this one, Brian.
So obviously the base of the dress is going to be in black, but we did a great little thing here with matching the kind of stripe we have on the side tie to the stripe you're going to see in the asymmetrical hem. An asymmetrical hem is perfect for summer, very flirty kind of style. And then again, we have a still thick strap, but still showing a little bit more skin, and obviously still in the matte jersey.
Beautiful. And just like what you've done also back here as well, you could use the belt that comes with it, or you could also swap that out to a more substantial piece. Beautiful. All right, we've got a few more. Are we having fun yet? I hope so. All right. So, I don't think that we could talk about dresses without a wrap dress, right? So back in the iconic black and white with the contrast belt, let's talk about this one.
So again, we're going to have a lot of life in this dress because it is, again, black and white. The print on it is almost like a micro animal print, which is very, very summer. And then another thing that is a really cool trick is that because we have the contrast between the belt and the dress, it almost gives the same effect of wearing a little bit of a brighter color because you're going to have that striking contrast around your waist.
Yeah, this is like that perfect kind of non-print print, meaning, you know, if you step back from a distance, it kind of just looks like an abstract like dot, right? But then up close, it turns into this fabulous conversational print with this tiny little animal print. I also love the sleeve on this because you're going to get a little bit of coverage hitting just at the elbow here, but still feels very wearable now for high summer. Yeah. All right. Well, last but not least, I feel like one of the hottest materials this summer, hottest, well, maybe pun intended, is eyelet.
Yes.
So nothing is screaming more summer 2021 than beautiful, fresh for the season eyelet. And this one feels particularly special because it has all of this beautiful trim work that is going all the way around the bust line and around the back. And then it also has a beautiful handkerchief hemline, meaning that the points of it are pointing downwards, so you're getting additional length and movement. Let's talk about eyelet.
So obviously, I think just this dress pretty much hits all the hallmarks of what you need for summer. We're showing a little skin with the little straps here. We have a lot of handcrafted detailing you see with the eyelet.
Gorgeous.
A matchback self belt, and again, the flirty kind of handkerchief hem really brings out a little bit of twirl, as you said before.
Beautiful. Well, I have to know, we have shown a lot of dresses today. Please share with us. Let us know which one has been your favorite. Well, I'm ready to like conquer the world in my dresses from White House Black Market. I so appreciate your commentary. I know that our viewers love seeing you, so thank you again for joining us.
It was my pleasure.
Well, I hope that you are feeling ready this summer in your favorite new White House Black Market dress. Thank you so much for joining us. I am your style expert here, Brandy, and we will see you all again very soon. Thank you so much.